And now my grandmama ain't the only one calling me baby. And now my grandmama ain't the only one calling me baby. JJ Short Deuce, what's up, family? Daryl D's, what's up? Supreme Montana, student 7 teacher. What's up, family? It says we got one person in here. Oh, we got 7 likes and 1 person watching. How could that be possible? Now, it would take 7 people to have 7 likes. Now, we got 16 likes and only 1 person here. Now, it would take 16 people to get 16 likes, right? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it some more. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And let's talk about it some more. Edward Torres, what's up, my family? What's up, my peoples? What's up, my peopleizations? What's shaking? So now, let's talk about this. Gervonta Tank Davis bets $250,000 he gonna knock out and beat Frank the Ghost Martin. $250,000. Gervonta Tank Davis bet that he gonna knock out Frank the Ghost Martin. Is Tank Davis overconfident? Is he being overconfident in beating Frank the Ghost Martin? $250,000 at the fight. At the fight. So, Tony, the closer, Robinson, and Gervonta Tank Davis. Tony Robinson is a former NFL player, and he's a influencer, and a businessman. He picked Frank Martin and told Tank Davis, like yours truly, told Tank that Shakur and Devin can beat him. I ain't got 250,000, Tank. I ain't got it, baby. I ain't got it, baby. I ain't got it. You understand? It's me. I ain't got it, baby. I ain't got it. You dig me? I ain't got 250K large to just say, hey, bro, let me bet on that fight. You understand? But Tony, the closer, Robinson, he got the bread. And I'm going to show y'all the proof. So, Tank said, I got $1 million on it. Tank said, hey, baller, I got $1 million on it. $1 million. A M. Tank said, I'm betting an M on myself. $1 million. $1 million. Now they settled on $250,000. But Tank said, make it $1 million. Baller? Smart guy? That's what Tank said. You know how I say not so smart guy, but they got a friendly wager. And Mr. Robinson, he said, Tank, listen, I like your style. I'm still a fan of yours. You in trouble against Frank the Ghost Martin. That's what he said. That's what he told Tank. He said, I just think you in trouble against Frank Martin. You bit off a little more than you can chew. Tank is just going to make more, and why that clown ain't bet $1 million. Bro, everybody ain't got $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Why bro got to be a clown? He believed what he believed, and he's standing on his square, and he putting up 250,000. So clearly, he believe in what he believe in. Why he got to be a clown? See, when somebody picks against your favorite fighter, they got to be a clown. Or maybe you Tank. Maybe you Tank. You could possibly be Tank. Sound like he isn't as confident as $1 million. If I bet $250,000, I'm pretty confident. Now, that don't sound smart, my guy. I don't care what you stick to. That don't sound smart. We got to use education, brother. I don't care. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Just because you're a fan of somebody and you're sticking with somebody, then all logic goes out the window. What are you talking about? That makes zero sense. That makes zero sense, brother. You bet $250,000, then that means you're pretty confident in your assessment of the fight. So that's like saying, because see, by your logic, if I go by your method, then there's never enough. So if I say bet $1 million, then you would be like, bet 2. If Tank's so confident, why he ain't bet 2? He made $40 million his last fight. You see how that works? That makes no sense. That makes zero sense. If you saying that, then why didn't Tank bet $2 million down? That makes no sense. You understand? If I bet you $250,000, I'm pretty confident. He ain't Frank Martin. He don't live in Frank Martin body. He don't know what Frank Martin is going to feel. For all he know, Frank Martin stumped his pinky toe going into the fight. Ain't going to walk with a limp, for all he know. Peace and blessings to the queen, the vanilla drop. 50% of the queens of the ring. Bassiana the menace in the building. Peace and blessings, queen. How you feeling today? My brother Just Do Boxing in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Just Do Boxing. Go subscribe to the queen, Bassiana the menace. SDM, he said didn't. Rick Tim III was good. So that don't make sense. Brother, he's more than confident. See, this is what I'm talking about. We have people that are fans of the sport of boxing. They're not fans of the sport of boxing. You only a fan because Tank. Let me ask you a question, great brother. Since you said we stick together. Catherine Murray, peace and blessings, queen. How you feeling today? Patrick Bell, what's good? Let me ask you a question, great brother. What do you like about Gervonta Tank Davis? What makes Gervonta Tank Davis special to you? What does he do special? Besides the two obvious things I know you're going to say. But what does Gervonta Tank Davis, what makes him special to you? I need y'all to smash the like button. I need y'all. We have 307 people and 78 likes. That means we have 200 people moonlighting. Over 200 people. I need you to wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Let's get the likes all the way up. You said work ethic. There's no way you could like Tank Davis' work ethic. There's absolutely no way. Because he had one of the poorest work ethics in boxing for a superstar. Ronnie Harris was good. He had one of the poorest disciplines in the sport of boxing. Muscle up, Kev. What's up, family? Now he's disciplined. Super disciplined. L.O. Tay, what's up, family? He said, Blue been a hater. What am I hating on? Chantel Hill, what's good? What's there for me to hate on? That don't even make sense. Make it make sense. Tavon Dupree, what's good? Jerome Average Gaming, what's good? Here you go, with your pom-poms out, high-fiving and chest bumping. You a grown man, or at least I expect you to be a grown man. And you out here high-fiving and chest bumping, making claims you know nothing about, talking about, oh, Blue been a hater. A hater for what? What do I have to hate for? See, y'all be using these words. This new generation just made a bunch of numbnuts. Social media has made a bunch of people not very smart. Domino effect. What's up, family? Catherine Murray, blessings with Blue. Hey, you and your family. Blessings to you, queen. You understand? That's what social G said. Was good. That's what social media has done today. It has created a bunch of people that don't know how to use their common sense. They don't have brains. They use social media. Omar Parker, what's good? Chris Brooks, what's good? Cecil Smith, what's good? He said Martin in 7. Gervonta about to be humble. Man, listen. Alex Telez, 8K Crowder, my brother, what's good? Captain Murray said, I work 6 days a week. You on the grind, queen. You on the grind. Rick Timms III, what's good? So today's time, people, all they do is just follow the leader. That's all they do is follow the leader now. Jay Grant Jr., what's good? and the leader's blind. Hey, which way should we go? Make a left. He can't even see. Make a left, pointing to his right. Okay. That's what they do. Adrian Doan, what's up, family? Hey, which way should we go? Make a left, point to their right, and they go, okay. Chris Wills, what's good? Today's time is no brain included. You understand? SMD Broad 12, he said, you sound upset. Oh, I don't, you can't be talking to me because Enzo 88, what's good? I'm far from upset. So I know you're not talking to me. I'm talking to somebody else. There's nothing for me to be upset for. It makes the fight exciting. Well, don't let them troll you. I don't know. No, it's not a troll thing, right? Chip Dixon, what's up, family? This is what I have an issue with. It's not a troll thing. I have an issue with this, right, great brother? Is that I'm a fan of the sport of boxing, and they are tearing down the sport that I love. So I'm an activist for my sport that I love. BP77, what's good? And they are trying to tear down the sport, okay? They're not fans of the sport of boxing. They're fans of a fighter. They know nothing about the sport of boxing, absolutely nothing. And they just repeat everything they heard. They have no brains, okay? They are robots. They have zero brains. So all they do is come here and repeat things they heard. Like, you paid by Bill Haney. Chuck PC, Ville Boston, what's up? Eastside Easy, what's good? Sir Prentice Watson, what's good? That's where I have an issue. Kevin Carey, what's up? That's where the issue lies with me. You understand? You have a bunch of people that are just robotic, just coming and repeating things that they heard. Oh, Blue's a hater. What makes me a hater? They can't say anything that makes me a hater. They're just repeating something that they heard. That's what annoys me. That's what disgusts me. This is a sport of boxing. So, what Gervonta Tank Davis making his bet with Tony the Closer Robinson makes it exciting. It's something to get excited for. It makes it, Delaney Howard, what's good? It makes it very, very interesting. It makes it exciting. The fight itself is already exciting. So the fact that we have this wager that they're going to do at the fight makes it that much more exciting. Haran 12K, what's good? No, IDG, what's up, family? I feel Haney is the best lightweight boxer at the moment. He's not a lightweight anymore. Adrian Crook, what's up, family? Tank is the champ, and you will see after the fight. He's been a WBA champ since 2019. That's 5 years. Jay Grant Jr., what's up? Motivation 317, Foot, what's good? Tank has been the WBA champion, regular champion, since 2019. Kentrell LaGrew, what's up, family? Since 2019. It was the same way he betted Ryan his full purse. Yeah, well, that wasn't legal, and that wasn't going to happen. So, Boogie Forever, what's up? So Ryan Garcia, when they made the wager, that wasn't never going to happen. Chilltown Majors, what's good? This is a completely different situation. This is just a wager between two people that are, I gather they're friends or know each other. They definitely know each other. This is just a friendly wager. With him and Ryan betting their whole purse, that wasn't realistic. Okay, that wasn't gonna happen. That was good for entertainment purposes. Arthur Williams III was good. In this case, with Tony the Closer Robinson, he says he's bringing the 250 and going to have it ringside. Okay, Mike Lowry, Bluto was good. He says that he's bringing his 250K live and will have it ringside. So Gervonta Tank Davis is saying that he's going to have his 250K right there. So that's going to make it interesting, because guess what? If Gervonta Tank Davis lose, in the moment that he lose, imagine that. Imagine in the moment that he lose, standing right there in the ring on camera and got to say, here go 250. That's the first loss of his career. Right? Now he got to be in the mindset, in the know, to say, all right, here you go, bro. You was right. Here go your 250K. Is he going to want to do that? Snoopy Mac, what's good? Or is a handler of Gervonta Tank Davis, Alice Rodriguez, what's good? is a handler of Gervonta Tank Davis going to have the money? Joe Johnson, what's up, nephew? Ronnie Harris, what's good? Bro, don't you take your Ryan over Tank? Bro, didn't you take Ryan over Tank? Now, what would make you say such a silly thing? Now, you should go sit in the kiddie corner. You never heard me say anything of the sort. I mean, you know, it just gets ridiculous, more and more ridiculous. You see, again, like I said, people don't have their own brain. They don't listen. They have a short attention span. They don't have their own brain, right? They come and they repeat things that they heard, repeat things that they saw. Marcel Curry, what's good? Instead of actually coming here and listening. They just a bunch of robots just walking into the wall. Bing, which way? Bing, which way did it bang? Which way did it bang? Just what? Like who in their right mind would come here and say, Blue, didn't you pick Ryan Garcia? You never heard me say that. Otis the Great, what's up? You never heard me say that. So you clearly, can't pay attention. See, paying attention is the most free, expensive thing in the world. All you got to do is pay attention. But again, it costs so much that people act like they can't afford it. Paying attention when it's actually free. And people's attention span is extremely low. So they can't even sit more than 10 minutes because social media and cell phones and society has caused it to be that way. So I don't blame you. Southwest Dice was good. Chris J was good. I actually don't blame you. You understand? It's the powers that be. Debo the God was good. No lie. Tank finna knock old boy Block off. Jones 2-3. What's good? Shut up and laugh. What's up, family? But just imagine this, right? Imagine Frank Martin beats Tank, and then Tank got to go to Tony the Closer Robinson and say, "Here go $250K. You was right." Is Tank gonna be willing to do that? Is he gonna hand that man $250K immediately following that fight and say, "Bro, you was right. Here go that $250K." Right there in the ring. Ain't that gonna be pretty interesting to see that? Now, if it's the other way around, Giz Family TV was good. He said, Blue, what your Niners gonna do? I don't know, man. I don't know what direction they going in. Stephen X was good. Terrence was good. And I'm still very salty at them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan scorn with the 49ers right now. I'm not very happy with them. You know what I'm saying? Usually when I see my Niner colors, you know what I'm saying, I get excited. When I see the logo, I get excited. You know what I'm saying? I see my sweatpants, my coats, my hats, my shirts, so on and so forth, right? I get excited. Right now, I see the logo and I see the colors and I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. I'm utterly disgusted. Adrian Cork was good. Bro, I respect your boxing opinion. That is why I check in. Do you think it's going to happen? Do I think that Tank is going to lose? No. I think Tank is going to win. TV 40, what's up? And PGH Big Dog, what's good? I'm super happy for Frank Martin getting his opportunity. Does Frank Martin have a chance to win the fight? Yes, he has a chance to win the fight. But I think the experience is going to be the difference. And I could be wrong, but I think the experience of Tank Davis is today's. I think he has the poise of Floyd Mayweather. Lance Shepard was good. Tank Davis has the most poise in all of boxing right now. Under pressure, Tank Davis is the best fighter under pressure in all of boxing right now. In all of boxing, Tank Davis is the best fighter under pressure. He just is. You don't see him rattled in any moments of any parts of the fight. He's not rattled ever. He's under control regardless of the circumstances. Where I see other fighters like, okay, for instance, Dev got a little bit rattled in the 10th or 11th round with Lomachenko. Terrence Crawford with Igor Kavaliauskas was a little bit rattled when he got clipped. He started overcommitting. Teofimo Lopez with George Kambosos. Shakur Stevenson he had the injury and that power. With Edwin De Los Santos, he got overly cautious, overly defensive minded, and he got away from himself. Lomachenko was rattled when he got dropped by Jorge Linares, and he was rattled in the fight with Orlando Salido. He the moment, that's why he afterwards Lomachenko was like, inside the square circle, my brother King Judah, what's up? That's why Lomachenko after the fight was like, oh, I didn't have the experience with the roughhouse tactics and the dirty tactics. He wasn't used to that. Ryan Garcia, we saw him unnecessarily make adjustments like that shoulder roll defense he just adopted. You know, the list goes on and on and on. You understand what I'm saying? The guy closest to Tank Davis not being fully rattled would be Canelo, but then he shows frustration and he shows chinks in that when Life of On was good. When you watched Canelo Alvarez, when he gets frustrated, when things ain't going his way, he start pounding his gloves. He start talking about stay still, stop moving, stand in the middle of the ring. Ivan Houdini III, stand right here, fight me in the middle of the ring, right? You know, so he gets rattled, right? Robert Chandler, what's up, family? Damon Gona, what's up, family? Boots got frustrated with Chua Karzine and all that movement. He wasn't rattled as far as like rattled panicking, but he was rattled in the sense that he started pressing the fight, right? He started really pressing the fight. He felt uncomfortable, right? You don't see that from Tank. Ever. Never. He's like Floyd Mayweather when it comes to that. He's never ever. There's no moment where Tank is like G-Man TV, what's up, family? There's no moment where Tank is like, it just doesn't happen. You understand what I'm saying? And so when you do that, when you have that type of poise in the biggest moments, you have to have a special skill set to deal with Tank Davis, and you cannot get comfortable with Tank because he can lull you to sleep with his comfort. His comfort can make you comfortable. Him not being rattled can make you be overconfident and overcomfortable, and that's when he gets you. You understand? You know, it's like you looking at a cobra and he's just laying there, and you like, oh, you get closer and he's just laying there and he ain't moving. He ain't making no gestures. He's not giving you. It's like, oh, he giving you that false sense you could keep getting closer, and you could keep getting closer, and you could keep and that cobra ain't getting rattled because he know. All right, bro. Cross that threshold if you want to. Cross that threshold. You're going to get to a certain point when I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. And you ain't got nowhere to move. And that's, you know, like snakes will get you. You walk up on a cobra. Sometimes when you walk up on a cobra, he'll stand straight up, right? And then let you know this ain't what you want. You understand? He'll stand straight up and let you know this ain't what you want. And guess what you'll do? You'll stop. And you'll be cautious. And you'll be focused. All right. Let me not play this game. But if you walk up on a cobra and he don't do nothing, he's just sitting there looking at you. He ain't hissing. He ain't standing up. He ain't doing nothing. It give you the false sense that you can keep getting closer and closer and closer. And then before you know it, you get to a point where he just go, what? And now you're bit. And then he go back laying down. He looking at you. And now you out here doing that. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Get me to a medic. Anybody tell you get that close to him? Marky Dan 123, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Monster is the best fighter under pressure. Any of these lightweights get these eye socket and nose broken against a puncher like Donaire, they run it. No. You look at that fight. Grayson family was good. When he got Lifetime, Life is a Gamble TV. What's up, family? When Inoue got clipped by Nonito Donaire, dude was in panic mode. He was in retreat mode. He was doing things uncharacteristically. No. Inoue was when Nonito started putting that leather on him. Oh no, sir. He was not cool, calm, and collective under pressure. Now he showed a fighter's mentality. He showed a fighter's mentality. He showed dog. You understand? Saquon Barkley went to the Eagles. Ain't that something? Mr. M Pride, what's up? Band up, what up, nephew? You knew he did that. Saquon Barkley went to the Eagles just despite the Giants. Just despite the Giants. Yeah, Marky Dan, what's up, family? He just went to the Eagles, 3-year deal. And you know why he did that. Just to play the Giants twice. Stayed in division, right up the road. He did that out of spite. It's right up the road, same division. Pull out Bandit, what's up, family? Right up the road. Robert Chandler, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, in your opinion, what is Frank's path to victory? With his physical tools, what would be your game plan versus Tank? Okay, I'm glad you asked that question. I'm excited to answer it. His game plan has to be to be a counterpuncher. He has to, in order to beat Tank Davis. People ask me this question all the time, and I'm going to tell you again, okay? Why, Blue, do you pick Devin and Shakur to beat Gervonta Tank Davis? And I'm going to explain to you guys again why. And this is going to give you the game plan and the blueprint for Frank Martin. But you have to have the poise, the ring IQ, and the patience to fulfill out this path. If you don't, it's not going to work. Okay? You have to make Gervonta Tank Davis the aggressor the entire night. He's not comfortable. That's the only place he's not comfortable. And I'm saying that very, very loosely. Okay? Because there's really no position that he's not comfortable in. But if there's any position, if there's anything that Gervonta Tank Davis does not want to do, is be first. He likes to be the counterpuncher. Because why? Because Gervonta Tank Davis has physical limitations. He has short arms. He's short in stature. Okay, John J. Doe, what's up, family? He's short in stature. He has short arms. Okay, Spence, New York City, what's up, family? So, and Gervonta Tank Davis paces himself. He naturally, okay, Paul Edwards, what's up, family? I don't know why. You know, maybe it's a mental thing that he may not trust his conditioning. I don't know why. I'm just throwing. You know, I have no clue. Right? Don't quote me on that. Don't hold me to that. I'm just saying. But there, you can see he has a clock in his head where he's so patient. He's so cool, calm, and collective that he fights at his own pace. It's like he struggles to pick up the pace, if that makes sense. He even if he pick up the pace in spurts, right? He might do it in spurts, but then he's more comfortable with just letting the fight come to him, just letting the fight unfold and just coming to him, where he don't have to, pick up the pace. He don't want to. Drumming for life. Ronald Martin III. What's up, family? He don't like to fight. And again, I'm saying that loosely. Fight or get knocked out. What's up? I'm saying that very, very loosely, because there is no a point where Tank, something that he don't like to do. He don't mind doing anything. But if there's one thing you could point to that you say, okay, this is my key to victory. 212 with Corey King, what's up, family? Is that Gadget the Ghost, what's up, family? You have to force him to be be offensive the entire fight. When he's offensive the entire fight is when I see he makes the most mistakes. When he's patient and fights at his pace and on the back foot, he makes pretty much no mistakes. He don't make mistakes. When you trying to be aggressive with Tank and you trying to back him up, he doesn't make mistakes. He just doesn't. There's very few times I see Tank Davis on the back foot when you be like, he made a mistake. He just don't do it. He don't do it. He's like super. And this may be a testament to the way he grew up in life. Boxing is the ultimate truth teller. This could be a testament to the way he grew up in life, right? Is that he grew up in life in hard times, right? And it's like when he's backed up, he feels like he's in his back is against the wall. If that makes sense. Like it's adversity, you know what I'm saying? And now he got to face adversity and he's comfortable doing that. You understand what I'm saying? Jonathan Thompson, what's good? I don't know if I'm making sense to y'all right now. With sometimes I could get a little bit ramblish, but you understand? I just see like you have to control the pace of the fight. And the thing is, he'll fight at a slow pace. He don't mind fighting at a slow pace. Motorsport Sports, what's good? If you force him to fight at a slow pace and you force him to have to pick up the pace, KDP's 504 was good. If you force him to have to pick up the pace, that's where you have your best chance. If you don't, you understand what I'm saying? Freak of Fire, RC, what's up, family? If you don't, dogfight was good. You're gonna make mistakes. Tank is very comfortable fighting at high pace in adverse situations. Does that make sense? Meaning that when you're coming forward and you're aggressive, he's very, very comfortable in that moment, and he's very, very conscious and aware and knows where he's at. You understand what I'm saying? He in those positions where you're going to make a mistake, he can slow down the moment. So you'll get over aggressive and you might make a slight mistake. He's fighting in the matrix in those positions. When you coming forward and you aggressive like Ryan Garcia, just think about this, right? The hand speed of Ryan Garcia is blistering. He threw 4 left hooks at Tank, and Tank slipped every single one of them. Was able to calculate in his head. He was thinking as this was happening. It's in slow motion for him, right? So Ryan is swinging his left hooks, and it's like you can see the smirk on his face. Like, bro, like to be able to anticipate that, to be able to calculate and do all of this with chaos, that's the thing. He can operate very well at a high. He can operate at a high level in chaos. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Denzel Horton was good. So you have to make it a non-chaotic moment and fight at a slow pace to force him to fight and come forward and make it chaotic. And then force him to try to make a mistake while he's the one creating the chaos. If that makes sense. Does that make sense to y'all? He functions extremely well in a chaotic situation, in a tornado. He like Floyd Mayweather. There's very little fighters that I've seen that can function and operate like that. Bernard Hopkins was one. Floyd Mayweather was one. Andre Ward, Tank Davis, Andre Ward, Tank Davis, Bernard Hopkins, Floyd Mayweather. I want to say Marvin Hagler and Muhammad Ali. They can function in those moments. Terrence Crawford shocked me when he did it with Errol Spence. But he was so many levels above Errol Spence, it was shocking. But when you look at Terrence Crawford with Igor Kavalauskas, and you know, when you can force Terrence Crawford into a whirlwind. Because Terrence Crawford is an absolute dog to his core. So Terrence Crawford, he want to get busy with you. Terrence Crawford trying to get you up out of here. Salute to Life is a Gamble TV, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Frank has the tools to beat anyone, but beneath the surface, beyond Tank's physical abilities, he has a dog in him. Does Frank have the dog in him? We don't know. Land Shepherd, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said, shout out Booba, my little girl, 2 years old, and she loved when you yell out Cinco. Blessings to the queen, the little princess, man. Hashtag keep punching. Appreciate you, great brother. You understand? So he operates in chaos very, very well. So you have to fish him out of that. And the only people that I know that can fish him out of that and fish him out of that for 12 rounds and keep that hook on the reel and woo, gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker than that. Gotta keep, Tank, you gotta be quicker than that. Woo. It's only Devin and Shakur. Only Devin and Shakur. Even in that sparring clip, the sparring highlight where you see Tank and Devin. Devin is cool. He got his high guard up. Tank throwing. You see, that's a perfect example. You see those punches Tank was throwing, he started missing, right? He gassed out. We know he gassed out, right? He gassed out. He started missing punches, right? Why? Because Devin was cool under chaos. High guard. He was stumbling at times. Tank was pushing his head down. Tank had him in a headlock a few times. Tank was going to the body. Devin was weathering the storm at 16 years old. Race Pacer, what's up? He stayed like this. You see, Devin got pushed back. When Devin got pushed back, what did he do? He fixed his headgear, stepped back to Tank. You understand, Brutal? What's good? He stepped back to Tank. That's the mentality you need to beat Tank Davis. So, back to the brother's question, he said, what can Frank do? Frank has to be able to be disciplined and be patient and not overtake the fight. Take what Tank gives you. Play the, in football, you say play the underneath game. Take what the defense gives you. Take what Tank gives you. You understand? He give you the jab, take it. That don't mean take it again, because he's setting a trap. So he give you the jab, bop. Change levels. Go to something different. Move your feet. Move your head. Change the picture. Change the channel. Make him looking at. He's looking at a different TV show. Now he got to figure out the ending for this TV show. You give what he take what he's giving you, right? Bop. Right? Now he gotta figure out that TV show. Now you switch the channel on him again. You move. You keep your head off a line. But don't keep this rhythm. Don't keep this rhythm, because guess what he gonna do? When I go here, guess what he gonna throw the punch? That next punch is gonna come right here. Because he know I'm gonna go bop, and I'm gonna come right back into it. Boop, boop, boop. And it's in fast motion, it's gonna go bang. You understand? So once my head is here, he gonna throw the punch here, because he know I'm by the time it's halfway there, my head is here. By the time it reaches mark, bang, it's gonna meet, bang. You understand what I'm saying? Tank is very good at throwing punches where you're supposed to be, not where you're at. Does that make sense? Tank is extremely good at throwing punches where his opponents are supposed to be, not where you're at. So you got to keep changing. You got to keep changing. You got to keep giving them different looks. You got to keep giving them different, change this. Ha! Right? You do that. You come to the body. Bang! Right? You got to make it look similar. Bang! Bang! You understand? Keep your hands moving. Keep his eyes guessing. Your eyes, Silver Surfer, what's up, family? Your eyes, I don't care how trained you are. And some people are extremely good. TJ Loves Sports was good. You remember when Mike Tyson walked on the stage and jumped at Floyd Mayweather like he was going to punch him, and Floyd never flinched? Because of his reflexes, he understood that nothing was coming. And so he didn't even jump. Mike Tyson did like this, and Floyd just looked at him and laughed, right? Trey D. Horn, what's up, family? He says, another Tank title. Coach Cal already gave you your shine, bro. I don't know if you know this, but I've been doing this before Coach Calvin. Did you know that? Were you aware of that? Did you know I have 100 million views before Coach Calvin even came on here? before you even seen him do an interview? Did you know that? I'm just asking for a friend. Did you know that? So he can't give me anything. I carve out my own niche. He give you something. He gave you something. I'm not an errand boy. You are. I don't work for nobody. I do my own work. Your viral video with Tank is because of Coach Calvin. Yeah, no, it's definitely not. Not so smart guy, errand boy. Because Coach Calvin ain't say nothing. Not so smart guy. So if you knew what you was talking about, right, and put your pom-poms out, stop high-fiving and chest bumping, and admiring the way the sweat dripples down their six-pack, and actually use your own brain, you would know what happened. Errand boy. So you talking about Coach Cal. Coach Cal ain't say nothing. Not so smart guy. In all actuality, I sent them money. Did you know that? Not so smart guy. You said they gave me my shine. No, I created my own lane. I lit my own light. I don't need nobody else to do it for me. You need somebody else. See, that's the conversation of an errand boy. That's probably why your woman don't respect you now. Taylor for Wealth, what's up? Because you an errand boy. So now, I sent them money just supporting them, brother. They wasn't supporting me. Terrence Seals, what's good? They wasn't supporting me, errand boy. And Shamar Rasham Shalom, what's good? No, I'm gonna keep giving this work. Men like that shouldn't exist. They're a waste of time and a waste of energy. So now you check this out. I was supporting them. They ain't support me, brother. You ain't never seen them come over here and support me. I went over there and supported them. And I supported them for finally having Tank Davis on their channel. It's a Tank Davis platform. And he wasn't even going on their platform. So I was supporting them for having Tank Davis on their platform. And then Tank Davis was the one that said, oh, that's Blue Blood right there. Tell him to come on here. Coach Calvin ain't had the power to tell me to come on nowhere. And he ain't had the power to tell me to make. Tank does the call. Tank the boss, bro. Tank is the boss. In case you didn't know that. Just like Tank just said it, he tell him to be quiet and stop talking. Just like Coach Calvin came on here and said, Tank don't even rock with him in the off season when he don't got to fight. And he asked Tank, why you don't rock me? And Tank said, because you get on my nerves. So Tank Davis is the one that told me to come on the platform, and he wanted to have a conversation with me. So I don't know what you talking about. You got false information, errand boy. Kiki, peace of blessings, queen. How you feeling today? Now go run tell that. Errand boy. Keep going bounce. Now go bounce over there and tell him that. He said, I didn't know about you until that interaction with Tank. Of course you didn't, because you ain't a fan of the sport of boxing. Jose Juarez, what's good? You a fan of Tank. And if you can't get out your fishbowl because you can't afford it, then why would you know what other animals is in the ocean? You stuck in a fishbowl with goldfish. Going round and round and round in one circle. You can't afford to jump in this ocean. That's why. So you need to stand in child's place. Because two bosses was talking. I'm my own boss and Tank is their boss. So I was talking directly to their boss. Errand boy. You see how that works? I was talking directly to the boss. I skipped go. That's the difference between me and you. Mr. Big Play Bray, what's good? And unlike you, I stood on my square when talking to their boss. How about that? Peace and blessings to the Queen Kiki and the Super Chat. I appreciate you, Queen. Now how about that? Errand boy. Luis Melendez, what's good? A boss was talking to a boss. Cali World, peace and blessings, Queen. AK Khan, what's up, family? Choctaw, Montana, 808, what's good? It's the problem, man. Social media has given workers the voice to talk to bosses. How dare you? How dare you? You outside your lane, brother. Paul Johnson, what's good? Salute to the DMV. He said Rod's podcast got 8 million viewers in less than BFTB Boxing. Salute to my brother. My brother, BFTB Boxing in the building. What's good with you, king? Go subscribe to my brother, BFTB Boxing. He said Rod's podcast got 8 million viewers. Yeah. And look at their format. They use a lot of the things that I've been doing. So where do you think they got that from? Huh? I paved the way. Respect me. I paved the way. Darius Gill, y'all, what's good? How about that? Claymore Rain, what's up, family? Light Eyes, what's up? Now, how about that? Now, go run tell that, Aaron boy. Did you know that? Huh? When you see it, how they say they super chats? Black Migo, what's good? Polo D, what's good? Go watch when he first start how he say his super chats over there. Where you think he got that from? I'm asking for a friend. Huh? Who you see delivering their super chats? Now everybody got a nickname for their super chats. Where you think they got that from, Aaron boy? You said I'm not an errand boy. You right. You work for the errand boy. You load the errand boy's bags. You right. Where you think they got nicknames for their super chats from? I'm not the daddy, I'm the grandpa. Understand me? I grandpa them in. I ain't the daddy, I'm the grandpa. You feel me? Errand boy, now get on your BMX, go ride your bike back over there and tell them you want your $2 because they shortchanged you. Because they shortchanged you. Go tell them you want your $2. So you could afford to put coins on your eyes and maybe, just maybe, we'll let you cross over into this God wave. Youngblood the Star, what's up, family? These dudes be outside their lanes, boy. Oh, I ain't know you since then. Well, they do me. They do. Now go run tell that. Get your BMX, put some oil on the chain, because it's rusty. It been sitting outside. And go run tell that. Now go back and tell them I said it. Bullet Gibson, what's good? Most hated blogger, little brother, what's up? Yeah, BF, these dudes be tripping. I don't know where they be coming from. Oh, you see, you they the ones that put you on. Jerome Average Game, what's good? Oh, they the ones that you ain't have no clout. You right. I didn't have the light. You right. I didn't have the shine. Because I am the sun, stupid. I don't need the light because I created the light. I am the sun. Not so smart guy. You look up at me. Joey said you listen to this clown. You do too. And so does your loved ones. Kinfolk. Ratchet since 9-1, what's up? Welcome to my circus. And you just paid to come in. So who's the clown? Now make that make sense. You just paid to come into my circus. So who's the clown? Now make that make sense. Trey DeHorn, Coach Cal said you can't. So, and you just repeated it. He said it, not me, Aaron boy. As I told you. Boss man Dre, what's good? Yeah, as I told you, Aaron boy. Oh, I didn't say it. Coach Calvin said it. There you go. Repeating another man, what some other man said. There you go. Repeating what some other man said. Oh, you listen to this guy come here. Hey, y'all listen to this clown? And you do. How would you know what's in the circus if you don't go to the show? You see, stupidity is contagious. And common sense is not so common. And paying attention is too expensive. So he said, y'all listen to this clown? Well, in order for you to know that there's a clown in the circus, you had to go to the show. And you had to pay to come in. So, must be your theme music. Anyway, back to regularly scheduled programming before we was rudely interrupted by the help. So, with that said, right? With that said, Jones 2-3, what's up, family? So with that said, right? I think that Frank Martin is going to have to be on his P's and Q's the entire night. He's going to have to box smart. He's going to have to use angles. He's going to have to be non-predictable. If he's predictable at any point in time, if he starts giving away clues, if he starts giving away, what's the word that I'm looking for? Tips, right? If he starts tipping off, if he starts tipping off Tank Davis with things that he's doing and don't realize that he's tipping Tank Davis off, meaning that he's doing little subtle things that Tank Davis starts to pick up on and starts to calculate and analyze and says, Gerard, eat too easy. What's up, family? He starts to know Smoke TV. What's up, family? Stephen Elamat. What's good? Battle Boy. What's good? And Tank Davis starts to pick up on these little tips and these little clues and these little things that you're doing, you know, on a big scale, on an obvious scale. Patterns. Thank you. Fell right. Appreciate you. Self Hamilton. What's up? He starts to have patterns and he starts to tip off Tank. A. Keith. What's up, family? Tank is going to quickly pick up on that and compute that. And if you're not prepared to understand that you need to make a change, you don't understand that you need to make a change, he's going to get you. He's going to get you. If you start to telegraph, thank you, Mr. Empire, you start to tip him off and telegraph and do things that he starts to pick up on, little habits that he's starting to realize, and little things that, okay, before he throws his jab, he twitches like this, or he turns his foot like this, because you got to understand in the sport of boxing, cash out trade, what's good? Well, you got to understand in the sport of boxing and in sports overall, your body is not meant to be twisting, turning, bending, and moving like we do as athletes, right? That's why when we have superior athletes, it's like, ooh, Splitweight 187, what's good, family? Right? You can't help but to go, ooh, because your body's not supposed to contort like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's not supposed to react like that. It's not supposed to be able to do that. You understand? So you do little things to help you be able to perform to the best of your physical abilities. So you see, some people have to, I can't stand here and deliver it textbook style like you want. I might have to take a inch up, or I might have to do a little something different just to get that punch off. You understand? I might drop just a little bit lower than what textbook is to be able to throw this punch. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So there's little tricks that Tank Davis is able to absorb, and he's able to pick up, and he's able to see and understand. You know, Leo Santa Cruz has that twitch where he does this, right? And it's so, Dewan T, what's up? When you watch Leo Santa Cruz in training, when I watched him in the gym one time, right? I watched Leo Santa Cruz hit the heavy bag, hit the speed bag, hit the mitts, right? And he never once did this. It's so weird to me, right? I asked Leo Santa Cruz, and he says, I don't even know why I do it. I don't even realize I'm doing it. And he only does it, well, at least from my recollection, because when I watched him train and hit the heavy bag, hit the speed bag, and hit the mitts this time, right? He didn't do it one time. And I was looking for him to do it. He didn't do it one time. But when you watch him fight, like, bro, it's the weirdest thing. It is the weirdest thing to see, bro. When you watch Leo Santa Cruz, when I watched him in the gym, he did not do it, not one time. Now, I don't know if he did it when he's sparring, because I didn't watch him spar, right? Brian Lane, what's up, family? I didn't watch him spar. So I don't know when he spars, right? If he does that little twitch, right? Lamont Jackson was good. But I know Cognac Conjo was good. It's like a fake out. No, it's just like a twitch that he has. But I don't know if he does it when he's fighting because it's nerves, and it's just a reaction to his nerves, right? I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, I watched him hit the heavy bag. I watched him hit the mitts, right? Wow, the Packers just signed Josh Jacobs. That's big. That's huge, bro. Detroit Finest was good. That's huge. It's his nerves, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it's the weirdest thing, because when he was hitting the heavy bag, it was like bang, 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 bang. And I'm looking for him to do it because it's so obvious when he's fighting that I'm looking for him to do it. Never did it. When he's hitting the mitts, bang, 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 right? And I'm like, wow, bro. Never did it. Lamont Jackson, boo, why did Devin and them lie about sparring? What did they lie about? NBA D Nice, what's good? Yup, Saquon Barkley to the Eagles. Let me know when the 49ers sign Daniil Hunter. I'm going to get out this car and run around the street. I'm going to get out this car and run around the street. I want Hunt from the Dolphins and Daniil Hunter. Brave Boxing Club, what's good? Yeah, BF, I'm going to get out this car and run around the street. He said, why did Dev say he beat the ish out of Tank when it was him, Blue? Why he lied and why you condone it? Okay, let me ask you a question, great brother. Hey, BF, you see the Eagles just signed Saquon Barkley. That's a good look. They just signed Saquon Barkley. I knew he was going to Eagles as soon as the Giants cut him. So, you said that Dev said he whooped on him, but it was a lie. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you this question. Martin Smith was good. Now, just to ask this question, right? How long do you think they sparred? I'm asking for a friend. Now we're going to use common sense, common logic. I know this is not typical of many people, but we're going to use it here. Common logic, right? Okay. How long did they spar, great brother? Jay, what's good? I hope the Lions do not get him. How long did they spar, great brother? How long would you imagine that they sparred? In doghouse rules. Prince H, what's up, family? Blue, stop. Don't matter who we sign. Kyle Shanahan gonna blow the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's the problem, bro. Please, man. King Josie 410, what's up, family? Mario Force, what's good? Devin won, yes, no doubt, but Devin got the beat out of him. Now, how did you win? No doubt, but got the stuffing beat out of him. Now, how you win? Now, how you do though? Now, how you did that? You just said Devin won, no doubt, but got the stuffings beat out of him. Then how did he win? And you said they sparred for 25 minutes. And so they sparred for 25 minutes, right? They sparred for 25 minutes. Yet, out of 25 minutes of sparring, you can only come up with 1 minute and 40 seconds of highlights. So, what happened to the other 23 minutes and 20 seconds? So, only thing that counts is the 1 minute and 40 seconds to you. What happened to the other 23 minutes and 20 seconds? Now, here we go with Tank got off the plane. Now, watch this now. Here we go. Another robot walking into a wall. I'm glad you said that. You said because Tank got off the plane and because Tank got off the plane. Okay. Now, watch this now. In a 1 minute and 40 second clip. Now, you said they sparred for 25 minutes. And in a 1 minute and 40 second clip, how many punches did you say Tank throw? Now, watch this now. How many punches did Tank throw in a minute and in that 1 minute and 40 seconds? Huh? Deron said he never got cracked. He got hit. You expected him not to get hit by Gervonta Tank Davis? Did you really expect that? Huh? Okay. Now, Prince H, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. He said he threw 50 plus punches in a 1 minute and 40 seconds. All right. He threw 50 plus punches in a 1 minute and 40 seconds. Well, let me help you out. He actually threw, in that clip, he actually threw over 75 punches. Okay? I actually did a breakdown of this. I was eating watermelon, blueberries, and stuff of that nature. He actually threw over 75 punches in that 1 minute and 40 seconds. That they try to tell you that he was out of shape in, right? And that's why he got tired. No. Sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble. Okay? He actually shot his load, and Devin was able to withstand those moments and commence to taking it up to another level. Grace and family, what's up, family? So now, in 7 rounds against Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis threw a total of 206 punches. Total. In 7 rounds. Now, when you do the math, 7 times 3 is 21. So in 21 minutes, he threw 206 punches. In 1 minute and 40 seconds, he threw over 75 punches. So that means, he said, what's my point? You would know my point if you pay attention. That goes back to what I just said. Stupidity is contagious. And we live in an era where paying attention is the most expensive free thing in the world. Okay? Paying attention. Dwayne Yosef, what's good? Dwayne Yosef said that comparison doesn't make sense. How can my comparison make sense when I never finished it? This is why I say stupidity is contagious. Why doesn't this comparison make sense? Because you're not using your brain. So if he was in shape, not so smart people, against Ryan Garcia with a full training camp and did not get off an airplane, not so smart guy, and he threw a total of 206 punches in 7 rounds in 21 minutes, and he was in full shape, right? He had a full training camp. He didn't get off an airplane. He didn't have a drink, right? He was in full shape, and he threw a total of 206 punches in 21 minutes. But yet, against Devin Haney, in a 1:40 clip, you saw him throw 75 punches, which means, not so smart people, you got to be in a hell of a shape to throw that many punches in a 1:40 when you don't even average that when you are quote unquote in shape with a full training camp and a full fight. Now, does that make sense? Not so smart guy. If I can throw 75 punches in a 1:40 and over 21 minutes, I averaged how many punches? If you have 7 rounds and you threw 200 punches, so you say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. That would be 10 punches a round, right? Okay, so let's say 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, right? So he's throwing a little over 20 punches around. But he threw in a 1:40 75 punches. And get this, that's only 75 punches. He says, you playing dumb, I'm playing dumb, and you are dumb. There's the difference. Lamont Griffin, what's good? So if you throw a total of 75 punches in a 1:40 clip, my brother in the building, he said they reach, you teach. Absolutely. But you can't teach the non-teachable. That's what happens. You can't teach the people that can't be taught. King 87 Gemini said, that's not how it works. He said, that's not how this works. Either I'm drunk or I have the dumbest people talking to me right now on the face of the planet Earth. If he has a full training camp, fully healthy, not drinking and didn't get off of the plane and throws 206 punches in a real fight over 7 rounds in 21 minutes. And he threw in a highlight clip over 75 punches, and there's a whole other 23 minutes that you didn't see him throw punches in. How many punches you think he threw? That means he has to be in some sort of shape, bro. What part of this are you not understanding? This is why I tell people, common sense is not so common. The point is, they said he was out of shape. How could you be out of shape throwing more punches in a sparring session than you do when you have a full training camp in a real fight? But you out of shape. Oh, really? You averaging more punches in a sparring session than you do in 2 fights. He threw against Hector Garcia 300 punches. Total. So if he sparred Devin Haney, I want y'all to pay attention to this now. I'm going to help the people in the back again. CB Diesel, what's good? Charles Bellamy, what's up, family? I'm going to help you out again. If he sparred Devin Haney for 25 minutes, that means that's 8.5 rounds of real boxing. That means that's 8.5 rounds of real boxing. And he averaged against Devin Haney in sparring the same amount of punches he averages when he's fully in shape against Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia. So what indication did you get that he was out of shape? The future, what's good? I'm going to say it to you again because maybe you can't count. If he fought Devin Haney for 25 minutes in sparring, that's 8 rounds. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 8 is 24. That means they sparred nearly 8.5 rounds. And he was on par, educated jab, what's good, to throw more punches in the Devin Haney sparring session based off of that sparring clip that you saw than he does in an actual fight where he, quote unquote, is in full shape with a full training camp, didn't get off a plane. That means he did the same thing in the sparring session that he does under the lights. J. Rufus Riley, what's good? So what indication did you get that this man was out of shape? Frostly Equation said, Blue, you wasn't there, so you can't speak on it, bro. Let it go. Again, stupidity is contagious. I didn't have to be there to do the math. Maybe you have to be there. But it's simple common sense, brother. If I throw 72 punches in 1 minute and 40 seconds, and they sparred for 25 minutes, I don't know, maybe, that's just simple common sense, isn't it? I had to be there to see the sparring session and do the math? What's wrong with you, brother? This is what I'm talking about. Boxing fans, this is why Bob Arum says boxing fans are the dumbest fans in all of sports. They are like a bag of rocks. They are like rocks. You can kick them in any direction and they'll go along with the plan. Because boxing fans have no interest in using their common sense. So this dude said, I had to be there. I had to be there to do the numbers? What are you talking about? So did I have to be there when he fought Hector Garcia? Did I have to be there when he fought Ryan Garcia? Or I can see the numbers because I can count. Can you count? If you can see him throwing punches, can you count? Can you count, brother? Because all you had to do was count. It's called math. Oh, that's right. You skipped that part. You skipped that part. Your sole focus was gymnasium. Now he's telling me I'm too emotional. Every time you bring logic and education, they try to say I'm using emotion. What about me says I'm emotional, brother? Please explain to me what about what I just said is emotional. So when you sitting in a classroom and your teacher says you're wrong and turns around and points at the board and says X equals Y over X, Y, are they being emotional? Or are they being educational? Because I'm educating you and you're choosing not to be educated. You're choosing to stay not smart. Richard Parrish said, come on, Blue, that's low. No, it's not low. It's actually high. People are mad at me because I actually use common sense. Darius Gilliard, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what his fanboys aren't thinking about is this. What if would AB's dad bet a fighter he said wasn't in shape? Why would you bet all this money on a fighter you said wasn't in shape? And first and foremost, he said, I'm sure I'm smarter than you. The fact that you just said that lets me know you're not. And back to regular scheduled programming, right? Now, here's the thing, right? When you look at it from this standpoint, they won the money. You seen a highlight clip of him throwing over 75 punches. when you slow it down, a lot of the punches don't even land. AB said he was knocked out on his feet. You clearly did not see him knocked out on his feet. You clearly didn't see that. Manda Mansa Musa, LLC, what's up, family? Parker Brothers, what's up? So now, you didn't see that. You tried to force to see that. He said because they was betting on Tank's power, not endurance. Well, that's not smart of them now, is it? Now, that's not smart of them now, is it? So since Tank didn't get a knockout, then that mean they lost? What? This just gets sillier and sillier as time goes on. The more the conversation goes on, the sillier it gets. Well, that was because they was just betting on Tank's power. Well, you have Adrian Broner, who's an educated person in the sport of boxing, who was a world champion, who was a high-profile fighter. And you mean to tell me him and his team put massive amounts of money on Tank solely to get a knockout? That's what you're telling me. Now, you have to be smarter than that. Now, I'm going to ask you to use your common sense. Now, I'm going to ask you to use your common sense. I know it's not common for you to tap into that area of your brain, but I need you to do that right now. So you telling me they all decide to come up with large sums of money to bet on this sparring session solely that Tank is going to get a knockout? Stupidity is contagious. You can't make this up. So I just gave you an example of Tank Davis in actual fights when you quote unquote say he's in the best shape of the time. So when he's in the best shape, he throws the same amount of punches as he throws when he's not in shape? I'm asking for a friend. Or are you getting ready to tell me sparring and fighting is two different things? But the last time I checked, participating in any sport at a high level, you do anything how you practice. So if you practice that way, you're going to play that way. So you telling me that he goes in the fights, right? And he throws the same amount of punches on pace when he's out of shape that he is when he's in shape? So then explain to me this. Well, that goes to explain then why he don't want to train so hard then. That goes to show you why he don't want to train hard now, right? So if I'm going to do the same thing I'm doing in shape that I'm doing out of shape, then what's the point of me getting in shape? Now explain that to me. I'm going to do the same thing in shape that I do when I'm out of shape? Now who does that? Now, here we go with another simple-minded logic. Bro, Devin not beating Tank in no fight. He just beat him in the sparring session and you admitted that. You just admitted that. And now you talking about he ain't going to beat him in no fight. But he just beat him in the sparring session. He withstand that, oh, but you're going to tell me, well, if that was a real fight, the referee would have stopped it. Lies again. Lies again. You just said that he beat him in a sparring session. Here we go. Not so smart. No, I said he won the money. Well, how did he win the money? I'm not even going to read the rest of what you said because that's just idiotic. So how did he win the money? Go ahead and tell us how he won the money. How did he win the money? Let me ask you a question, not so smart guy. If I bet you that my beloved Chicago Bulls is going to beat the Los Angeles Lakers, and nobody here has seen the game but me and you. Now, I want you to make this make sense to these people that's listening to you. I bet you the Chicago Bulls are going to beat the Los Angeles Lakers in front of all these people here. We bet. Now, nobody here, only me and you saw the game. And we come back here and I say I won the money. Who won the game, people? Did y'all have to be there to see who won the game? I got my money and I'm doing like this in front of y'all. And he's standing there shaking his head. Who won? Who won? Who won, people? I'm asking people, who won the game? He's still saying I wasn't there. Now, let me ask you a question. I'm from the hood. Now, I just gave you a political situation. Now, I'm from the hood, right? Devin Bell, what's up? Fat and Bankrupt, what's good? I personally, I'm from the hood, right? Travis Gibbons, what's good? I'm from the hood. I've been in a plenty dice game. Y'all know from the hood, a dice game go bad means somebody's life could be in danger, correct? Am I right or am I wrong, people? I'm from the hood. Judah 773, what's good? BF, I'm from the hood, BF. You from the hood. Darius Gilliard, what's good? Black Mingo, what's good? I've been in many dice games. Dice games go bad. Things go haywire. QI Dub Network, what's up? What dice game you saw a dude lose and pay up? No, excuse me. Jackie Hernandez, peace and blessings, beautiful queen. What dice game y'all seen a dude win the dice game and pay up? Where y'all seen that at? Y'all ever seen that? Who in the hell you know wins a bet and pays the loser? I want y'all to understand just how silly this sounds. Who do you know? Can you go to Las Vegas? Where on this green earth can you lose a bet and get paid? Where? Barbara D, we know you just a super Tank Davis fan and you're not using no logic. So what you're saying, it holds no weight. Lou Hampton, what's up, family? You're a super Tank fan and you're not losing any logic. Oh, tell Devin to sign the contract and just take all the demands and just be quiet. Right. We understand. We understand. Dragon Fang, what's good? We understand. Noodles, what's good? Go ahead and ask me, great brother. William James, what's good? Appreciate you, Lou Hinton. We understand. Y'all Tank fans are absolute cowards to the highest level. And it's disgusting. That's it. That's all. I have never seen a bunch of people claim to be so confident, but so scared. Izzy Small, what's up? They claim to be so confident, but so frightened. Devin can't punch, but you got to come down and take this catch weight. You got to have a rehydration clause. And y'all okay to that? How? How are you okay with that? Ring Rouse, my brother A-Side, what's up, family? It's disgusting. It just shows the lack of support for the sport of boxing. You have no respect for the sport of boxing. You're not a fan of the sport of boxing, and it's disgusting. That's what it is. Bullet Gibson, what's good? It is what it is. It just is what it is. Y'all got 10,000 rhymes and reason and excuses. Why you don't want to see the fight? Oh, he got to take a rehydration clause. He got to fight at 135. He got to take less money. He got to do all these things, but y'all say he's Superman. See, unlike y'all, real boxing fans and real competitors, you don't want your team to have an advantage. See, y'all okay. Y'all the people that play Madden and 2K on easy, blow the team out, and then talk about how good you are. You don't want no resistance. You want zero resistance. Tony 10 times Deuce 05. What's up? Deuce 06, excuse me. SPM 619, what's good? Y'all don't want no resistance. You're scared. But you do all this talking how Tank is the Superman and Tank gonna knock this person out and Tank can knock out Anthony Joshua. And then the first thing Devin gotta have, he gotta answer all the. How about you just say, Tank, let's fight? If you so confident in Tank, Poe Porter, what's good? Why don't you just say, fight him? Everybody else around them is fighting with no asterisk. But y'all okay with him fighting with an asterisk. That's called coward behavior. Hunter Gray, what's good? Ramifications, what's up? That's called coward behavior. You're not a real fan. And I hope Tank understands you're not a real fan to his. Right? When the 49ers play the Chiefs, I want Patrick Mahomes healthy. I want Chris Jones healthy. I want the Niners to play the Chiefs at full strength. I don't want Patrick Mahomes to be limping. Yo, Patrick Mahomes, he can't throw the ball more than 50 yards. Let's see him win then. And be happy with a victory. Who does that? Who does that? Oh, well, Tank, you got to fight. Tank got to fight. Or Devin got to agree to everything Tank wants to make the fight. Why? Why? Why would you want that? You happy that Ryan Garcia had to have a catch weight and a rehydration clause? You satisfied with that? You satisfied with that? You just seen Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou, right? Joseph Parker just beat Big Zhang. Zhang weighed 292 pounds. Joseph Parker weighed 238 pounds. Zhang outweighed Joseph Parker by 50 pounds. Nearly 50 pounds. And Joseph Parker got dropped twice and still won the fight. Tyson Fury outweighed Deontay Wilder by 50 pounds. Wilder dropped him 4 times and arguably won fights 1 and 3 via knockout. Yet y'all want Tank to have every advantage. Yo, Devin got to sleep on the roof of the MGM. He can't sleep. He can't. No, he got to fly coach. He can't fly private. He can't fly private. Devin got to fly coach. No, he can't get paid until 2 months after the fight. Y'all ain't fans of boxing. You're a fan of a fighter, and it's sad. And it's disgusting. Black parents said them heavyweights. That's the dumbest thing you could say in this earth. So they not human beings because they heavyweights? You see the ridiculousness that people say? Well, those are heavyweights. So that makes they're not human beings? They're not boxers? That's pretty dumb. So if that's the case, then Inoue should be saying, man, Tank should just be fighting these dudes at a higher weight because they lightweights. They junior welterweights. So because they could weigh what they want, that makes it different? Wow. So because I fight in a weight class where you can fight whatever weight, that makes it okay for you to be 50 pounds heavier than me because you can. But if I fight at a weight class that's below that and you weigh 5 more pounds than me, then that's an advantage. That's not fair. But it's fair for Evander Holyfield to be 6'2", 225 pounds, and fight Lennox Lewis at 6'6", 250 pounds, because it's heavyweights and there's no weight limit. So that makes it okay. So Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield is not at a size disadvantage because he's an actual heavyweight. So Lennox Lewis is not at a size. So he's not 50 pounds. He's not 30 pounds lighter than Lennox Lewis. And 4 inches shorter than Lennox Lewis because he's a heavyweight? The last time I checked, if a person outweighs you by 50 pounds, I don't care what weight you at. I don't care if I'm 130 pounds and you 180 pounds. I don't care if I'm 230 pounds and you 280 pounds. You are 50 pounds heavier than me. So because I'm a heavyweight, you're really not 4 inches taller than me because I get to weigh whatever I want to weigh. Just tell me how this makes sense. Somebody explain to me how that makes sense. Exactly, Dwayne Yosef, it's ridiculous. So you just told me because Devin Haney is 5'9", right? And weighs 165, and Tank is 5'5" and gonna weigh 155. That means that it's a distinct size difference bigger than Evander Holyfield being 30 pounds lighter than Lennox Lewis because they both heavyweights. You just sound silly. And you should be ashamed of yourself repeating such silliness in the public. So Tyson Fury outweighing Wilder by 50 pounds is not the same thing. So Tyson Fury being 2 inches taller than Wilder, being 50 pounds heavier, is not the same thing as Tank Davis be. Wow. Wow. You should be ashamed of yourself saying such silliness. You should feel absolutely ashamed of yourself. You should look in the mirror and be like, bro. You should look in the mirror and be like, that didn't even sound right. That just sounded absolutely silly. And I can't believe I actually repeated that in the public. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. You actually repeated in the public that you tried to say that that's not a difference. Wow. Wow. Frosty equation, we don't even pay you no attention. You're a non-factor. We already know that you never passed kindergarten and you're 50 years old. Nobody's even listening to you anymore, brother. Texas, what's good? I'm just DF, what's good? Nobody even listening to you anymore. You just the kid in the back of the class hitting their head on the wall, and we accustomed to it. Music shown by Music TV, what's good? You nobody paying you any attention anymore. Nobody. We're used to it. Oh, that's just Frosty. Yo, YouTube is telling me I can't super chat myself. YouTube just told me, yo, I want y'all to see this. I'm trying to super chat myself, and YouTube is telling me, this is why I tell y'all to hit the like button. They're telling me that I gotta wait till tomorrow. Shogun 76, what's good? I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. When y'all be thinking that, just so y'all know, I'm not making up these stories when I tell you to hit the like button, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, right? YouTube is telling me, I'm trying to super chat myself, and YouTube is telling me I cannot. You can spend up to 500 every day. Choose a different amount or try again tomorrow. Look. YouTube is telling me that I cannot super chat myself. Try again, maybe tomorrow they'll let me. Look. Look. So when y'all think I'm telling y'all that they are shadow banning my channel, they're playing games with my channel, now they're preventing me from sending a super chat to myself. Why I can't send a super chat to myself? They're going to let me do it tomorrow, but I can't do it today. Nasty work. Nasty work. I got to go to a different platform, bro. This is nasty work. This is nasty work, bro. Nasty work. With that, man, let me get out of here, man. I got to go to the doctor. We'll be back on tonight. This is just nasty work, man. Not even talking about Devin and Ryan fight. Saquon Jones, yeah, they won't allow me to. They want to talk about everything but that. But then they want to come here. They want to come here and talk about all you do. Rich Porter was good. All you do is talk about Tank Davis. I'm talking about Tank Davis and Frank Martin, and here y'all come talking about something different. I'm not even talking about Devin and Tank. Here y'all come. I'm talking about something completely different, and here y'all come. Let me get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up. Yeah, Darius Gilliard, salute to my brother. R. Stokes, what's up, brother? Tonight we'll be on 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Darius Gilliard, brother in Super Chat. Dudes ain't been right since December 9th. Sure haven't. Boy, they started believing that Kool-Aid, right? They started sipping the Kool-Aid and believing the hype. Boy, oh boy, did Devin have other plans, and now all of a sudden the plans has changed drastically. The plans have changed drastically. Now all of a sudden they like, hold on, man, you Devin need a rehydration clause. Ain't nobody was talking about rehydration clauses or none of that. They've been in the same division for 4.5 years. Not one single person was talking about a rehydration clause and all of this other talk. Now all of a sudden people talking about rehydration clauses. They talking about he can't catch weights. You know, Devin Haney moved up. Devin Haney is a middleweight. You know, Devin Haney is a light heavyweight. You know, all of a sudden the conversation quickly changed, didn't it? Didn't it? Boy, oh boy, didn't things change quickly? Tone Capone 1 was good. Travis Gibbons, blessings to you. Go subscribe to my brother BFTB Boxing. Boy, oh boy, didn't that conversation change extremely quickly? Boy, I remember, boy, they was talking about, man, Devin Haney pillow-fisted. He can't punch himself out of a wet paper bag. Devin Haney can't take a punch. He chinny. He can't sell. Now, all of a sudden, hey, man, Devin gonna do this, man. Listen, he can't train for 3 months. He can't do that. Boy, oh boy, didn't things change quickly? How that happen? And the worst part is he did it against a bum. Ain't Regis a bum? Ain't that what they say? Regis is trash. Boy, oh boy. Could have fooled me the way y'all act. The way y'all act could have fooled me. Could have fooled me. I smell fear. No one is putting unreasonable stipulations on him. Let me ask you a question, Dwayne Yosef. Why are you putting stipulations on him to begin with? Did he put stipulations on Hector Garcia? Huh? Did he put stipulations on himself when he fought 130-pound Hector Garcia? Black parents say y'all begging. How does it taste, black parent? Katie the Bossa, what's up, family? Black parent, how does it taste? He said we begging. We begging? In no other sport do you say you want to see the best against the best is begging. That's about the silliest thing you can possibly say. So the fans is begging if they want to see Kevin Durant play LeBron James? That's called begging? Mark Wonderler, what's good? That's called begging? Begging for what? I gotta go, bro. You dudes absolutely disgust me. You dudes disgust me. DVJ600, what's up, family? He said, yo, Blue, what's up? Notification. Oh, they're not sending it out. But let me get out of here, man. We'll be back on 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, man. So make sure y'all tune in tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back on. Appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.